Hello everybody, welcome back. We are so back today with a thrift with me and I am so excited for this video. Excuse me, how did I just find this? I want to get out of this fitting room as fast as possible. First we have this brown corduroy jacket. Has like some detail on the front. I absolutely love to film thrift with me's and I love to go thrifting in general, so I'm very excited to be filming this video. If you haven't seen my other thrift with me, I will link it down below and I'll put a thing on the screen for you to go watch. I also have two other thrift hauls on my channel, I believe. If you're interested in that, I'll put it in the description also. I do have a few things that I am looking for. I actually am going on a very special trip soon and I'm not going to say exactly where I'm going, but I will give you guys some hints. It is in Europe. It is going to be super cold and rainy and windy, which I know that might be kind of a difficult hint because a lot of Europe is like that, but the other hint is that there are castles. If you think you know where I'm going, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear all of y'all's guesses. I need some good jackets. I need some good layering things, good long sleeves, all of those warm essentials for a cold, rainy, wet trip. I do have some other specific things on my list. I'll put them on the screen really quickly. I don't want to spend too much time going through my Pinterest boards and stuff like that because it changes so much. And honestly, when I go to the thrift store, if I find something I like, I'm getting it. I'm not gonna not get it or something. So I will say I did go to Salvation Army the other day, so I'm probably gonna skip Salvation Army. I was in there for 3 hours. I ended up getting something, but it wasn't clothing related, but I'll still show y'all whenever we do the haul. But it's actually Christmas stuff, so very not fall themed. I have my sweet tea and I have my water. I ate a breakfast burrito. I have you guys and I have myself, so let's go have a good time at the thrift store. I will see you guys at the first thrift store. Alright you guys, I always get a cart immediately, even though some say it's bad luck, but it's nice to have while filming. But anyways, I started off in the purses and belts. I really need to up my accessory collection. I am really lacking in that department and I saw a few belts that I really like. I ended up grabbing 2 belts and then I saw this fun wine bag that I thought was cute, but ultimately I ended up putting it back. The first clothing section I started in was the sweaters and jackets, and I saw this denim button down that I felt had a lot of potential, as well as some other items, but for sure the denim jacket was coming home with me. I saw this brown Gap hoodie that I did not end up getting and I so regret it looking back at this footage. I also saw this Ralph Lauren corduroy brown jacket that I really wanted to love, but ultimately it ended up fitting really weird and the sleeves were weirdly long, so unfortunately I put that back. You'll see me try it on in a little bit. And then I started making my way over to the housewares, but was kind of disappointed in the selection. I was kind of also just looking through the shoes as I made my way over there, and I have no clue why I'm looking at sandals as we're going into fall, but you know, if it's a good sandal, it's a good sandal. I found one pair of boots that I kind of liked, but ultimately they just were not what I was really looking for and they were pretty beat up. I definitely want a tall boot that has a little bit more structure to it. Here I also found someone's little stash that they put on a random little end cap. It was some lingerie. I actually really liked this brown and green top. I thought it was pretty. It would be pretty with something underneath it or a long sleeve maybe underneath it. I was in the houseware section. Like I said, I was kind of disappointed. I really wasn't seeing anything. I saw this vase, but it was just in such bad condition that it wasn't even worth it. Found this paddleboard that ended up snagging. I thought this would be really pretty with some candles and maybe a pumpkin on top of it. And then pretty much after this, I just head to the fitting room and you'll hear all my thoughts while I'm in there. Quite a few jackets. I got 2 belts also. I'm hoping my mic is working, but I'm gonna try on the jackets first really quick. I want to get out of this fitting room as fast as possible. First we have this brown corduroy jacket. It is Ralph Lauren. And I don't like it. I don't think this is cute at all. No thank you. Then we have this denim jacket too. I thought this was super cute. It has some detail on the front. I really like the wash of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I think this is so cute. It doesn't have any pockets though. Oh, it does. Okay, we're gonna get this. This is perfect. I love this. This is so cute. I think that we got some really good items. I'm super happy. See you guys at the next store that I end up going to. It's not going to be today. And then at the end of this, we will end up doing a haul. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys then. Excuse me? How did I just find this? Immediately. First jacket I saw. We have to try it on. Arms are a little short. You're joking. You're literally joking. Okay, so here we are in the sweater section once again at a different store. Honestly, I was having really good luck in this sweater department. Honestly, some really good items. I had so many things in my cart, I was a little overwhelmed. So I ended up kind of just like finding a little spot in the back to go through everything. You'll see that at some point. Unfortunately, this Goodwill was kind of under construction, so the fitting rooms were closed. So I kind of just had to try everything on in the back, which was not ideal, but thankfully there was another girl doing the same thing as me. I even told her, I was like, I'm glad I'm not doing this alone. I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all watch the rest of the footage, and I will see you guys whenever we're doing our haul. Man, I am so excited to finally show you guys everything. This video has been a work in progress. So I actually have one full bag. This is actually just a Whole Foods bag. I have one full bag of just tops, sweaters, dresses, or a singular dress, and I have an entire stack of jackets. Another Whole Foods bag of Christmas stuff, which I know, it's literally fall, but when you see, you'll understand why I couldn't not get them. And then I do have 2 accessories and something for like home decor. I have this bag just like right in front of me. I'm just gonna pull from the top and we're just gonna see as we go what I have. Mind you, some of the things I got, they're not the best brands. I'm looking at something from like Target. I know I have a sweater from like Shein or something. It is what it is. If I like it, I'm gonna get it. I try not to get these brands, but it is what it is. Obviously, I want to find only wool items, cashmere sweaters, or 100% cotton items, but that is not the reality of our thrift stores these days. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So the first item I have is actually this blue sweater. I'm gonna try to put everything on a hanger so that y'all can like see it better. And then obviously I'll try it on too. This is just a Wild Fable sweater. What I love about it the most is the color and that it's cropped, but also the sleeves. The sleeves are like bell-bottom sleeves. And honestly, I thought this was really cute. I love bright colored sweaters. I don't love to wear just like dark colors all fall and winter. I love color in my wardrobe. So I thought this was perfect, and I really love the bell-bottom sleeves. This is the Shein item I was talking about, but it is so precious. I thought that this was such a cute sweater. I love the color of it. And I wish y'all could feel it. It is super, super thick. I love the button details. I love that it's cropped. I love how it fits. I think that this is just so perfect, whether it's buttoned all the way up or buttoned only at the top or it's completely open. I just think that this is darling for fall and I love the color. Have another sweater, common theme with this haul, lots of sweaters and like sweater material. This is RSQ brand. I feel like this is the perfect layering piece. It is kind of thin, which is good. It's like almost see-through, but this is gonna be so perfect for layering with jackets or wearing it over a skirt and then wearing a big jacket over it. I think that this is perfect and I love the color of it. I also love the detail. Switching it up a little bit, we kind of have a like sweater halter top. I love the detail of it and it has a little tie in the back too. I think that this is really cute, and living in Texas, it is almost essential to have short sleeve or vest like sweaters because the reality is that it is just way too hot to be wearing full sweaters. So I forgot to tell you all the brand on this. Is the brand Sage, the label, and it is a size medium. Next up we have some more like basic tops. This is just a plain black long sleeve, but it has a square neck, which is different, and I really like this. I actually got this for my trip because I needed some more like layering tops, things that were really tight that could go underneath my sweaters and stuff just to make them a little bit more warm. I think it was like $3.99 or something. The brand is Mango Pop. Continuing with the layering pieces, I got a navy blue long sleeve. This is a New Day, which is a Target brand, and it's just navy blue. It's like a ribbed long sleeve. I felt like this was perfect for my trip and just in general to have just a nice long sleeve. And like I said, it was from Target. Next up, we have this little striped tee. I thought that this was perfect for fall. I've been seeing so many people talk about stripes and I thought this was perfect. It's not too overbearing. And honestly, it's just a good fit. It's super comfortable even to just wear around the house. But what I thought it would be super cute with is my overalls. I have two pairs of overalls and one of them is like pants and then another one is a dress. So I thought this would be super cute to pair underneath it for fall or something. I don't know, but it is from H&M and it is an extra small, I believe. And it is 100% cotton. I think I remember that from whenever I was looking at it, and that was one of the reasons why I got it too, was because it's just super soft, and honestly 100% cotton is just the way to go. This is the last top. This is a American Eagle top. It is most beautiful green, emerald green color. I thought this was perfect for fall. It has some like lettuce edging on the sleeves and on the bottom, and it has this little like button snap opening too. I think this was like $3.99 or something. I'm not super sure, but I felt like this was just super cute to get. Honestly, I really liked it, and the color is perfect for fall if I'm being honest. I do have a black dress. It is this black like leopard print, cheetah print dress, and it is from Nasty Gal. I paid $12.99 for it, which I remember at the checkout I was like, why is my total $30? And then I was looking through the two items I had and I was like, ooh, $12.99, but I was already about to pay kinda, so I was just like, all right, it is what it is. And honestly, I think this would be super cute to wear to dinner with like a really nice jacket over the top with some like kitten heels. I have a pair of black heels I think would look super cute with this, so I had to pick it up. Going to move on to jackets. I love finding a good jacket, and for my trip coming up, I just knew that I had to get some options. We're gonna start with this one. This denim button down, and whenever I saw this, I was just like, yep, add to cart immediately. I love it so much. I love the dark wash. It actually has some like embroidery details on the shoulders and then some like little glued on gemstones, which I'll probably take the gemstones off if I'm being honest because there's like only a few. Unfortunately, the tag was like cut out of it. So I don't know what brand it is, but it is just the perfect dark wash denim button down. This is the next jacket. When I tell you, when I saw this, I was like gagged. This is old Sears. I don't know if you guys remember Sears. I remember Sears. I remember my mom dragging me through Sears to go look at like washers and dryers and home appliances and stuff. I remember when Sears closed down, my mom was like really upset. So yeah, this is Sears nonetheless, and I paid $14.99 for this, like a mid-length trench coat. I think it is just absolutely darling. I love the color of it. I don't think I'm gonna be bringing this on my trip. One, I don't think it'll be warm enough. And two, once I have a sweater on and then put this over top, it's a little bit much. And honestly, I think that this is just good for Texas, if I'm being honest, just whenever it's like rainy out, a little cold. This with like a skirt, a sweater, some boots again, like how can you go wrong with that? But guys, the best part of this all, let me unbutton it. Okay, are y'all ready? The best part of all, it has a fur lining. And it unzips and it comes out. You can just wear the actual like trench coat part and not the fur liner. I didn't even know that whenever I bought it. It was whenever I was taking it home to like wash it and everything. I was like messing with it, checking all like the little things on it, and I saw a zipper and I was like, you are joking. So this is honestly amazing. This is kind of the star of the show. So I'm so excited for this. This is an LL Bean jacket. This thing is old and I'll show you how I know in just a second. But it is a black rain shell, and then you can probably see that there's like some blue peeking out. It has its own Sherpa jacket that zips in and comes out, and it turns into a two-piece set. Yeah, I will absolutely be bringing this on my trip also. I think I've mentioned this before. I must have that I'm obsessed with LL Bean stuff. So whenever I saw this, I was just on the floor. And the way that I know that it's old, let me show you real quick, has this little pocket on the inside, right? But look at the little tag. It has like a little phone pocket, like a brick phone pocket. So that's how you know this bad boy's old. But basically the blue Sherpa jacket zips into the rain shell and then like clips in on the wrists and at the neck, and then you just unzip it and unclip it, and then you have two separate jackets, which is just amazing. So I already know probably for my trip I'm going to be wearing the blue Sherpa for like the airport and the airplane, and then have the black raincoat packed away into my bag. Now that the clothing is done, let's talk accessories. First thing is actually this brown scarf. This is like a super thin, light scarf, and it's very big, honestly. It has some little tassels at the bottom. I have a brown scarf that I got for free. I personally don't wear it. It is like very heavy, very thick material. And so whenever I saw this, I was like, I think I'm gonna end up switching them out and donate the other one. This is just way more practical for me. It is way thinner, way more comfortable. And honestly, it is just the perfect color. It's the perfect chocolate brown color for fall. But this is our first accessory and I'm so excited for it. We have two belts. I will insert some clips of it because there's a lot of like little details and stuff. But both belts were $3.99. They both have also just like good hardware that makes it like a little bit more interesting. So I thought that this was just a really good find for fall. I rarely wear belts, and the belts that I have are more like practical belts. So something with a little bit more jazz and like a little bit more detail is always nice. So I got these two. This one actually has a tag on it and it says Brighton. And I'm just so excited to have some new belts. And then I do have one home decor item, which is actually this Hearth and Hand paddleboard. Hearth and Hand is a Target brand. It's one of their like nicer home decor brands, but it's this really big paddle kind of like cutting board thing. It has this angle here, which I don't really understand what that means or really what this is intended for. But the way I'm going to use it is I'm going to put it on my kitchen counter and like put like a pumpkin on it and a candle, and just kind of like make it look nice and have something to just like put those kinds of things on for the counter. Last but not least is my Christmas stuff. I know that this is just like kind of random, but I actually collect Hallmark ornaments. And if you don't know what Hallmark ornaments are, Hallmark has different series and different collections, and they come out with new ones every single year. They've been making them since like the 70s or 80s. I have a bunch from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. I have an entire box in my laundry room of just Hallmark ornaments. Whenever I was at Salvation Army with a friend, she was like, hey, what are those ornaments called that you collect? And I was like, Hallmark ornaments? She was like, yeah, there's a whole stack of them and there's a lady digging through them. Like, do you want to go look at them? And I ended up getting 11, and there was probably like at least 20 or 30 boxes. So I'm gonna just like briefly show you clips of them. And these were $1.99 each. So, and these are all pretty much from the early 2000s or 2010s. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and going to the thrift. If you want to see more thrift with me's or thrift hauls, please let me know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it does actually really help me out. And whenever you go to like my videos, there is most likely a new hype feature that you are seeing. It actually helps so much with the algorithm. and there's a whole leaderboard and everything for the hype points. And it is only available to do on videos for the first 7 days. And I hope you guys enjoyed. So I will see you guys in the next video.